Thank you so much for the sub, Fel. You've been subbed for 12 months.
Damn.
You little subby bitch.
Hello.
Our Twitch baby is now 3 months old.
Hello. Welcome stream. We're playing D&D.
I can't believe Fatless is 3 months old now.
Oh my god.
No.
Atlas.
Bitch.
Hey, that's better than
Oh.
at grass, okay? Other day, Shixie was trying to say Atlas and said at grass instead of Atlas. So I thought that was great.
Well,
Yeah, it's okay at grass. We won't judge you too much for that intro.
I'm doing good.
Stick.
Spider, how you doing?
Don't ignore us. It's
No,
gonna
Bob.
stick and you know it.
Tap, 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 tap.
Okay, now I can finally go live.
He's trying
rolling
to
to make sure things work.
his face.
Hey, a sound cue finally came through for that resub.
Wow, that was
Yeah, that took a while.
delayed. What the hell did someone do now?
Yeah?
Oh, we're off to a good start. I see. Good job, Chaos.
I'm just rolling to make sure that, my dice work.
Your first roll of the day was a critical fail.
I rolled 3 d20s. How the fuck did I get...
Doing okay. That's good. Thank you for the stretch, Spider.
I just got another
Stretchies.
one.
Oh, damn.
Today's not gonna be a good day for D&D. It's fine. Someone's gonna die today, and I blame Fel.
Well,
Thorn.
He's already dead. Stop. He's already dead.
If everybody subs right now,
I could
that would
quit
be
my
awesome.
job. So please.
If everyone in the world subbed right now, so if everybody gave $5, I would have $2.5 billion. No, $4.5 billion. No, $8.5 billion.
And you still wouldn't equate to Elon Musk.
Nope.
Not even fucking close. If every single person subbed to my Twitch channel, every person on the planet subbed to my Twitch channel right now, I would have $8.5 billion, and it still would be less than what Bill Gates has.
Well, I'm not Bill.
Isn't Bill Gates the guy who owns Amazon?
No.
No.
That's
Founder.
That's JP
Whatever.
Morgan.
Yeah?
no. There's like a specific guy who created Amazon or whatever. that owns
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Donald Trump.
it. I was drinking water, you fuck.
Fucking murdered him.
Fucking Donald Trump. No, it's Jeff Bezos. That's who I'm thinking.
There we go.
Bezos. He's the richest guy on the planet.
Hi, Mr. Bezos. Anytime,
I-
anything, where?
Jeff Bezos, donate $1,000 and I will order $500 of
Bezos.
Amazon products.
If you could please.
Actually, right now it
give
is
me
Musk.
A third.
Then Bezos.
Oh, is
Not a
Musk
third,
actually
3%
the?
of everything.
Yeah, right now
Yeah.
right now it's Musk, Bezos, Zuckerberg.
Damn, I didn't know Musk overtook him.
Musk is currently at about approximately. Oh wait, no, it's only 227 billion. Bezos is 189 billion.
I'm back.
My results are slightly different, but still the same. Yeah, it's
I went to
two.
Forbes real-time billionaire list.
I went to two. Mine is just a random Google search. 222 for Elon Musk, 185 for Jeff, and
What
then
are we talking about
178
now?
for Zuckerberg.
Talking about
Billionaires.
Billionaires, cool.
But we were Atlas was like, I just want everyone to sub to my channel right now. And then we did the math, and it's like, even if everyone on Earth subbed to you right now, you still wouldn't have as much money as.
I would
least-
have.
yeah.
I would be top 1%, 100%, but I would be top 100% in like the 200th or
Norms?
800th place or something like that.
See, if everybody who followed me gifted me $1 right now, I'd be happy.
That would
I don't
be
need any-
$400.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
would be happy.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Exactly.
Anyways, to D&D. Is everyone alive that's going live currently?
I'm
I am
alive.
live, yes. I need to do my lyrics, but I'm not.
You need to do your lyrics. What the fuck?
Lyrics.
Well, Daddy, God, I might have to leave unannounced. I'll probably say gotta go, but it's like a restroom emergency. Just
Okay. Yeah. Will you be back, or should we continue on?
Or will you just be dying?
To be honest, I will be hurting for about hopefully like 20 minutes, and then I'll come back. But
Okay, so if you leave, take your turns and continue on. Got it. Okay, so last session, you guys were traveling through the Underdark, continuing your adventure.
Thank
You
you,
lost track of
Chaos.
time and how many pit stops you had left. Found yourself running from some illithid that you got lost, and then trailed back to the trail, and then found yourself at Thala Serene. You made your way into the city. It was fairly late at night. You got a couple side tasks if you wanted to do them. You found an inn and laid up for the night.
Yep, because there was a curfew.
Yeah.
Was there not notes on the screen?
There was. I think they got deleted because a lot of the drawings got deleted.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hi,
This
Star.
place
Welcome
is a
in.
quarantine zone. This place is where we have to go for the church thing. And then I don't remember what this one is.
This is where we have to go for the church thing. Quarantine zone's over here. Don't know what this line is. I assume that's our path.
Yep.
And over here I had the curfew was 11. And I'm not sure what else.
there was the various mines filled with monsters, and the library of a renowned mad mage.
Okay.
I think this was mad mage, and this was
The only thing I wrote down from last session is orphanage quest to help find kids that have been going missing. Go to local constabulary
This
to
was the
find
blacksmith.
info.
I remember. This was blacksmith. This is where
Oh,
we had
this
to go
is-
for that quest.
This is the
Oh, you know, I definitely didn't make that. I definitely didn't make that marker, and I don't know what it is.
yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the constabulary. This is the mad
Hi,
mage.
Zelda. Thanks for
quest,
checking in.
and you have to go out of the city for the third quest.
I remember making an X at the blacksmith because that's where I wanted to go.
But your color's not white. It would be in your.
I
color.
changed it to white.
You can
You
change your colors.
color.
Yeah.
That's why I drew a blue X on the tower and I put a white X over here.
Regardless, we have to go to a constabulary, which is in this area somewhere.
Just a few
We
more
didn't
points
get
till I can
all the
snatch your
information we
jacket
need.
again. Yeah.
Chaos
Because
has ensued because it
We
was
had to
like,
go here
this
for
is
the
fine.
quest we were all wanting to do. I don't
That's fine.
remember
Okay.
which, but I put an X there because
okay
that's where
with
Fel to
this.
put it. And then over here was the blacksmith because I wanted to go over here because there was another quest that was involved. And then there was a third quest that I couldn't get information on because either nobody wanted to share it with me and I didn't hear, or we couldn't get the information yet. So that's that. Those are what those markers mean.
Thanks for
However, I
checking
had notes over here to the right that probably would have cleared it up, but
I'm
It
also
is-
pretty sure that this line here is like the marker for where the market starts. Because the market
Probably.
was over here.
yeah, the
Mhm.
market was right here.
We didn't even go
Wait.
into the market yet.
I think we
went-
were there for like 2 minutes, and then someone was just like, "There's a curfew," and we were like, "Fuck! I guess we have to go
Yeah.
sleep somewhere."
We didn't
I'm the
even
only one that
enter
can-
it.
I'm the only one that can read Undercommon down here.
Uh,
So like, and speak it and hear it.
I mean, they
However,
can hear
they
it, don't
also
understand it.
I mean, yeah. They also down here speak Common as well. They speak Undercommon and Common, but it's like,
Maybe.
I guess not. I thought Phil said last time that some do speak Common. Okay.
I mean, that would be intermittent. Would less
I mean,
common.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I
The
asked the
comment is
DM
less common.
questions, and I don't know. I don't know.
But anyways, you guys wake up the next day. I'm assuming you guys reconvene in well,
If
I think like 3
remember,
rooms were shared. I think
Fig was in
I
his own
had my own
room.
room. I paid for
Sylvius
my own room.
and I forgot our rogue's name was in one room, and me and Astra were in another.
I would wake up bright and early.
Sylvius, can I get a perception check from you?
Heh. Saving or just normal?
Normal. There's no such thing as a saving
Oh.
throw for a perception check.
Wait, perception. Sure. I see all.
22.
In the morning, you notice he's gone.
Out
Well,
here disappearing again.
Any notes?
We just got her back.
What you notice though are scuffle marks over near the window on her side of the bed.
I think nothing of it. I'm like,
or of
she'll
her
be
just
back.
jumping out of the window.
My character will also wake up pretty early in the morning.
I wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to tackle the morning, and head
tails?
downstairs. What?
Orcs have tails.
Yes, I have a tail.
Apparently.
No, I walk downstairs and try and then wait for everybody else to come downstairs, which probably takes like about an hour because I wake up the earliest.
Chora's D&D character is serving cunt. Thank you, Star. You are correct. Look at him down there.
Even though I said that my
Hey, it's
character
back.
also wakes up pretty
Welcome
early,
back.
Atlas.
Star says you're
I
serving
mean,
cunt.
I don't know how early you wake up.
I mean, I've been waking up on time
First
with
says
you
what?
this whole time.
Okay, well then you fucking come downstairs with me.
I
then.
probably wouldn't have been downstairs yet, no, but my
Wow.
character does wake up pretty early.
Very blurry map.
Fig is the
My
kind of guy
character-
that wakes up at 6 a.m. naturally every day.
Who's
My
an asshole?
character wakes up at 6 a.m. not because he wanted to, but that's just when he just wakes up.
Sylvis will not get up that early unless he is woken up.
Fig also goes to bed at 10 p.m. every night.
Mine does
Yeah.
not.
He gets exactly 8 hours of sleep every night.
Mine gets like maybe 6 hours,
No wonder-
sometimes
no wonder
5.
his hair's white. He's old.
He's old man, yeah. Mine gets like maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
What time?
I
wait
go
for
down.
everybody else to come downstairs.
I go downstairs.
I wake up.
I probably make sure to see if Astra is awake before I start heading down, and I let Astra know that I'm heading downstairs.
And we'll also skedaddle down the stairs. I want food.
Okay, 1 second.
There's 2 outfits still serving no matter what situation you're on. Oh my god, thank you. I'm gonna look at down here. Hold on, let me just... Shh. They'll never know.
Wait, you're all glowy, Chaos.
Yeah. I added an outline. Do you like it?
I do. I wish I could do it.
I'll show you how when we're done.
All glowy.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it. It looks
For
cool.
breakfast, they have deep fried potato wedges, pork chowder, lamb chowder, a romaine salad, with green peppers, a romaine salad with olives, pan-fried rabbit, pan-fried venison, and alcoholic drinks.
I will get a romaine salad with green peppers.
Same.
I will
That
get
is 1 silver, 6 copper.
a
Got it, boss.
grilled rabbit.
I still have my leftovers from
Pan-fried rabbit is 3 silver, 1 copper. It comes with quinoa, alongside quinoa with a side of radishes.
I only have a gold, so
What's quinoa?
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I will give you a gold piece, and I
I don't
am
know.
waiting
I don't know how to say
with
this
my
word.
hand.
Quinoa.
Sniff, sniff.
It's quinoa,
Sure.
whatever.
She's
It's a,
serving
yeah.
cat jam.
Okay. So wait. What
No, it
was
doesn't
your
work.
down-
Gold. Sorry.
It
what?
would break-
10 silver is 1 gold.
Such. I'm sorry.
Okay,
It would,
so
it would break down into 8 silver and I think
No.
4
6
copper.
silver.
Oh yeah, because it's 3
Three.
silver, right?
Yeah.
So
I would
it
have-
would break down into 6 silver, 4 copper.
6, 4 copper. Thank you.
Okay. So I have 3. What were you getting, Juro?
Okay.
If anything.
So are we just staring at them as they?
Now I'm cold. Star, you gotta come over here and warm me. You stole my jacket.
Hi, rat.
Mm.
Okay. So you have your fill of breakfast. Anyone want drinks?
I just want water.
Just water.
Okay. That they'll give you for a copper.
I'll take a whiskey neat.
No.
Do they have whiskey?
You said alcohol beverages, so
They have Shirley Serpent
Thanks
Malt,
for the
which is
hydrate, Spider.
micro chestnut brown malt.
I have to go grab more water now.
No.
Chocolate and a bitter finish.
I'll take one of those.
That's the closest they have. And that is for a pint is 9 copper.
A pint? Fucking
Yes.
mega pint. God,
For a gallon, if you want a gallon, it is 4 silver and 5 copper.
oh god. How much silver?
4.
4 silver? Sure, I'll give 4 silver for a gallon. I'm not gonna drink it all, but
4 silver
sure.
and 5 copper.
4 silver and 5 copper. You
Yep.
got it. Have it.
Cool. They bring you your gallon in a bucket.
Uh, it's
Fucking
8 a.m.
hell.
boy. What the fuck? Silvis heavily eyes the gallon, is like, looks at it, looks at you,
tilt
horrified.
it into my bring my own cup, and I just pour like a small drink into my glass, and I put the gallon in my carry-on bag.
Make a sleight of hand check. Let's see how good you are at.
Silvis is watching. Impress
Oh,
him.
you want me to go fancy with it? I guess.
No, like just to see how much you don't spill.
I fucking
Have you ever
do it
tried to
fancy
pour-
as hell. Okay. I fucking whip that bitch over my shoulder and pour it like with one finger.
A bucket?
A gallon.
It's a gallon bucket. It's an
Yeah.
open top
It's in a
bucket.
bucket.
I
Wait,
fucking
did you just
flip
buy
that
a
bitch.
gallon of alcohol?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
At a doctor's
Oh my
appointment
God.
today. Did it go well? I hope it went well.
Hello, human. This is an
That doesn't mean my
Wait, did
character's
you
a
do a
drink a
stretch and
gallon.
drink
Calm
some
down.
water.
Stretchy
This
boo.
is
He's
not
a drink
pet.
like a
It's
cup.
promise.
Having
Go
that.
drink
Ooh.
some water,
Why'd you buy a
or
gallon?
I'll fucking end you.
Because then I could take it with me.
You're gonna. That's not that much, I guess.
Okay.
A gallon
Not that
isn't that
much.
much to carry.
I mean, yeah, considering I have a natural strength of 20. So I think I'm fine.
All right. So while we're eating breakfast, I have a couple of rings and magical items that are unidentified, and I would like to go to the marketplace and see if I can find someone who will identify them. Does anybody want to come with me?
Ooh, me, I have something I need to do that with.
What are you doing again?
I'm going to get magical items identified
Cool.
in the marketplace.
I'll go to the marketplace with you, but I'm gonna go to the blacksmith or anything. Or a jeweler. One or two.
Weren't we looking for a Pawafwe?
Away. I asked the bartender if he has a water skin
Hi,
that I
Matt.
could quickly buy off of him.
They do
A
not.
water skin that holds a gallon?
Damn.
Carry your bucket.
Well, I take my empty water skin because we've been adventuring for a while, and I'm gonna fill that water skin with 4 pints of alcohol. I don't remember what
How is you, Shorty?
type
I'm
of alcohol,
tired.
but yeah.
How are you?
Okay.
I want a sandwich. That sounds really fucking good right now.
So so you're like your traditional alcoholic. You hide it away. It's a sip at.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Or I'm just thinking of
Rude.
possible future. I don't even know how to spell alcohol. Apparently, you know what? We'll leave it like that.
yeah.
it's like your
Everybody
traditional
go to his,
alcoholic.
everybody go to his stream and judge him for his spelling of alcohol.
I spelled it as ALCHOL.
Oh shit! I never plugged my light back in. Whoops.
Ouchul.
I can't confirm whether that is correct or not
I
because I,
can't
also
either.
do not know how to spell alcohol.
I need
Oh,
help. My
gotta
brain
check up
can't
on my
figure it
stomach,
out. Shame.
specifically
No, John, please.
Ultrasound. Then I asked my
Obviously,
doctor to send me
rat.
more
I know that.
gluten enzyme
Alright,
supplements. I love my pharmacy, so I ran out today. I hate
What do I
doctor.
do with the
I'm
other
sorry.
2 pints?
I also had to get an ultrasound on
That's up to you.
my guts recently.
Can I do a perception check to look? Thank you. I'm not dead, bother. Can I?
Flashbang.
I would love if you just chugged the other 2 pints.
I will not put myself at exhaustion. I'm good. I
You don't get
look.
exhaustion.
What do I get? Disadvantage on like basic attack rolls and anything
Well,
else?
when you get like super drunk, generally you have to make like a Constitution saving throw to see if you're able to hold your liquor.
I look around the bar to see if I can find somebody who is
Also an alcoholic.
not alcoholic, but like who's probably wants some alcohol, probably not having a good day.
We should ban ultrasounds.
No,
Why?
no, prey on a depressed person and get them addicted to alcohol.
They're good.
There is not any at the moment.
Okay,
Everyone
I look at the
seems to be having
bartender.
coffee and water.
I look at the bartender and I'm like, whoever wants this can have it. It's on the house, I guess. And I leave
I
with
swoop in and I say, I'll sell this for just 3% less. That's all.
you can have it.
Are you
Go ahead.
trying to sell it to the bartender? I don't understand.
I'll sell it to anybody.
Just because the petroleum jelly is cold, my doctor warms it up.
Once it's served,
Which
we
does
can't
not
take
feel
it back,
pleasant.
so you have to take it with you.
Okay, well, that's his issue then. I forgot.
Spade.
Yeah, I guess I take the bucket with me, and I
I
have
imagine
2 pints of alcohol, I guess, with me.
I imagine it as a very cute small barrel.
I'm imagining it as like this weird rickety ass bucket.
Yeah, it's not well kept. You probably haven't. They probably don't use that too often.
Not many people buy a gallon of alcohol.
Especially
Yeah,
first
I
thing in the
assume
morning.
so. And as soon as I get outside, I just kind of dump it and set the
Then light
bucket
it on
next
fire.
to the door.
Dump it, light it on fire, run away.
Okay, so you dump alcohol, and set it down. Outside it is still well, I mean it's in the Underdark, so it's always dark. But things are starting to light up. There are a few people on the streets. Shops are starting to open.
We're the rents. We
I pressed down so hard with the camera thingy, my bro's trying to put a hole in my stomach. You need a different doctor.
All the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. That's amazing, Rad. Yeah, as we head outside, I will make way towards the
Market area.
the market area and try to find a magical shop of some sorts or a place where I could possibly get magical items identified.
I'm a follow, and I'm dragging Astra along with us.
Okay.
I just literally grab your hand, hand, and I'm like, come on, let's go.
Okay.
I do, yeah.
Leon, are you going with them, or are you going off your own way?
Petition to get me a new doctor. You can just ask.
Go your own way.
You can email them. You could text them.
I imagine he comes to the
Like
market
my
with us and
doctor
then
touched me.
splits off to go to the blacksmith.
I'm just waiting for his answer.
What?
I'm waiting for Spade's answer.
Spade's muted.
Sorry, I was talking to my chat. Yeah, I'm going to the blacksmith. I assume you asked me what am I going for the blacksmith for?
I said, I said, are you going with the party? Are you going your own way? Where are you going?
Oh, is the blacksmith not going the same direction as the merchant?
Well, they're going to the mercantile district, which is it's in that area, but I just need to know what you're doing.
I guess I'll start heading to the blacksmith.
No, we need a petition for it
If
since it
they're
adds a
going a
dramatic
different way,
effect.
then yeah.
Okay, I'll petition for it.
I'll be
Okay.
heading there myself unless somebody else.
I
wants to
hereby
join.
request Star
Roll
gets a new
investigation,
doctor.
Fig.
Split the party, split the party, split the party.
Oh shit, he's gonna die again because he's on his own again.
I should be fine.
Investigation?
We're in a city.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but there's a higher number of murders in cities.
You know what?
Last time we were in a city too, and that didn't stop you.
And especially in the Underdark.
He's like, I'm safe.
I am
Hi,
safe.
Jam.
Hi, Jim.
Okay, you find what appears to be
This isn't
a
the same character I'm
street
using last
of,
time we were in a city.
various magical shops. Some with you see that potions are coming out the doors, like smoke from potions as they're brewing,
Ooh.
and others there's like magical
Like
items
butter?
floating in windows and outside the shops. Which would you like to head for?
Big walks down the entire street completely astonished by all of the magical things and forgets that he was trying to find someone to you know, identify his rings. He's just like wonderstruck. Oh,
He's like
look
a
at this
child.
thing! Oh, look at this! Whoa!
As he's walking,
Guys!
Sylvis wants to hold his hand. So we are now all holding hands because I don't want to get lost.
Fig is so like sucked into all the cool magical stuff that he doesn't even realize you grabbed his hand.
Oh,
Okay, so Fig is a child. Officially
100%.
I would like to look for a shop that has like jewelry and stuff in like the window, kind of like magic jewelry shop. We have rings to identify.
There would be. 1 second.
So you're a child in a Warhammer store, 100%.
Oh my god.
That's how I act in a real Warhammer store too.
It's true. No, he's amazed and then he flips him over, looks at the price, and then puts him down and walks away sadly.
Same.
You're so right, though.
Those prices be no joke.
They hurt.
They do.
Wow.
1 second. You find a shop called 1 second. There's a word here I don't know.
Eh.
Show it to me. I will
If
tell
you don't know it,
where.
I don't know it.
you're the smart one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chaos, you're just
No,
smart.
we're not going with that one.
I am not the smart one.
The word was unequivocal.
Inequitable. Can't say it.
You find a place called the Naga's Armory.
Ooh.
Hey, yo, the what?
The
The
Naga.
Nagas? The Naga's Armory. And they have like jewelry and stuff.
Going
Hey.
in. I'm
it-
dragging us both.
It's a single-story timber and
Oh,
brick building with several leaded glass windows. A small dragon skull hangs over the hearth inside.
Sylvis is gonna drag them all in.
Okay, inside you see various rings and items. and at like adjusting items on the shelf and turning as there is a jingle over your heads as you enter, is a female dwarf.
Sylvis looks straight down at her because he is much taller. Do you identify things here? Like, magic things? Supposed magic things?
She smells.
Big is running
we
to all
we
of the different
identify
things.
various items. What do you got?
I shuffle through my bag and pull out that, like, weird... You described it as a sun wand.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's all I got. This thing.
Okay. Is this all?
I think that one over there has some, but he's kind of
What does this do?
awestruck.
1
Big's
second.
pointing at like a glowing mace or something on the wall, I guess.
1 second.
He's a bit distracted.
I need to know. Nope. Okay. The closest they would have is a vicious war pick.
I would find something that looks kind of intricate and point at it and say, what does it do?
I mean, there's a lot of intricate stuff. They have the Holy Avenger on one wall. That is labeled. Which is this guy.
Picture.
We'll go with that. I'll point at that and ask what that does.
That is a +3 sword to your attack and damage. And if you hit fiends or undead, it'll do some radiant damage to them.
Is it a short sword, a great sword, a long sword?
It's what?
In this case, it is a great sword.
Okay. Good to know.
It will give you the effect of a torch while you're wielding it, so it'll glow, and that magical glow will reinforce you and your friends' resistances if you're attacked.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, anyways, I was. These are the other two items, and I pull out the 2 magical rings that I got and hand them to it.
1 second, I need to pull up what the fuck you guys got again.
I don't fucking know.
You, the only thing I got from you is unknown magical artifact, and they're both rings.
Oh wait, and this,
Why do you
and I
have a
pull out a
cube
cloudy-looking potion because that's all the name suggests.
It's a magical cube that glows when there's the weird like dungeons that pop up around the world.
Oh my god. No stealing stuff. Our rogue is gone. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you at all. I told nobody.
Are you gonna finish that sentence?
No,
You told nobody what?
that's the point. I didn't tell you.
If you're talking about the amulet, yeah, you showed everybody.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so we have 2 rings, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the wand.
And a potion now, because I forgot I had it. It was something that
Are you trying to steal the sword? No. I tried to pick up the sword.
you can't pick it up either. It's on the wall. Somebody on campus was singing Skippy Whistler version of Broadway musical songs. Oh my god. No. Bad.
Big doesn't steal. He's a good boy.
Are you trying to touch
Okay,
it?
it'll be 15 silver each for the items for the
Egg it.
identification of these.
So, 30 to go for my 2, and then he's paying for his. I hand her my 30 silver for my 2 items.
I hand her 15 electrum pieces.
No.
That's way more.
No, it's not. Each electrum piece and... Oh, wait, no.
is-
2 electrum equals 1
is
gold. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I for some reason I thought it was silver. I will hand her 2 electrum pieces and no.
Why
3
electrum?
pieces. Because I have electrum and I want to get rid of it. I don't know why I have electrum, but I want to get rid of it.
Okay. Well, she breaks it down to the proper amount for you. So electrum.
Jim
to-
said that if we kill the shop owner, we can probably get this stuff for free.
All the
No!
electrum would turn into 30 silver.
We're not murdering the
Unless she
shopkeeper.
wants to break down all of my electrum because I have...
We've already done a failed shop, and I have no qualms about killing 3 of you.
I did nothing. I'm being a good boy.
I haven't done shit. Okay.
That's why I said 3 of you, not 4 of you, Spade. You get a head pat and go sit to the side for a
Good.
moment.
Good.
What about me? I didn't do anything.
What did I do? I just paid her an electrum. The currency that everyone hates.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Everybody hates Electrum. It's not needed. Fuck off.
It's for those really expensive purchases, like the 15,000, like 100
That's
gold
platinum.
weapons.
Yeah, platinum's the most.
Fair.
Electrum is an old currency. It's just not. It's rare.
Yeah,
It's
Electrum.
half gold pieces. That's what
Electrum
they are.
is a equivalent of
Check
like
now.
what, 10 silver?
Electrum is just
Or 5.
literally a half of a gold piece.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay, so what they tell you is the wand is called Radiance. It can only be attuned to spellcasters. While holding the wand, you get a bonus to any attacks that you your attack when you make the attack, and you ignore if they are in half cover. And while surrounded by darkness, it gives you a 5-foot dim light.
You
I
send
want
that to me.
nothing more than one of those rings to be the ring of 3 wishes.
Honestly, I want one of those rings to like just give one
Who has
damage.
the radiance? Was that Chaos?
Yeah.
Okay. Chaos, I'm going to message you this.
Okay, thank you.
Sword.
Super cool
You just
sword.
hit your teeth with a cup? Oh
Uh,
no, you poor soul.
It feels
Poor
like my soul.
I'm gonna go take
Don't
a
you
shower
hate it when
before
your
work.
teeth,
Have
like,
a good shower,
Drags on
Matt.
that cup that like feels really weird on your teeth.
I drink all of my drinks with straws. All of them.
That's crazy.
I'm not fancy. Okay, I don't have a straw.
I either
actually
drink
don't
out of
have
a
a
water
saving
bottle
straw.
Okay,
or with a straw.
so that is messaged to Chaos.
I just realized I don't have a single
first-
straw in my house.
The first ring is a ring of water walking. While wearing this ring, you
Ooh.
can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if it were solid ground.
Ooh, including mud.
Ring of water walking. Got it. I added it to my
And
stuff.
the final ring is a ring of regeneration.
Ooh.
Oh.
While wearing this ring, you regain hit points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least 1 hit point. If you lose a body part, it
Whoa.
causes you to regrow full functionality after a certain amount of days,
Oh my
provided you have at least 1 hit
god.
point the whole time.
That is so fucking good.
So you're telling me if my character was wearing that ring, he
You
could
still
have
would have died.
survived.
No, you still would have died.
It just said it regenerates limbs.
Yeah, but you have to have at least 1 hit point.
You had
you're
none.
right. I had none, yeah.
I ask her how much each of these are worth.
The Ring of Water Walking is fairly, like, it's not too expensive. It's not mundane, but it's an uncommon.
Like 200 gold.
1 second.
I don't know how much magic items cost in your world.
Well, we're also in a harder place. For the Ring of Water Walking, you could probably get 150, 200 gold for it. For the Ring of Regeneration, you could probably get up to about 400.
Cool.
But you'd have to find the right buyer. And obviously, if you're selling to shops, it'd be quite a bit lower.
All right. And how much would you be willing to buy this for? I like try to put on the
Which one?
charisma. Both of them together.
We
roll-
probably should keep the Ring of
100%
Regeneration.
prefer to keep the Ring of Regeneration, but also a Poaphori is really expensive.
I would also like to know how much my wand is.
I would like the ring of I would like it. Depending on how much it is, I might be able to just give you that. Though I know
You do not have 400 gold.
I mean, that is if the shopkeep doesn't price gouge you. Because Fel did say that when you sell the shops, it's to be quite a bit lower.
How much would you be willing to give me for these 2 rings?
Winky face.
Fig has probably never actually like flirted or done his charisma to anybody, so I'm
Yeah,
assuming he's like
100%
awkwardly
not.
yeah. So I assume
Roll
he's probably
persuasion.
awkwardly like fidgeting with the fucking countertop.
I am proficient with persuasion. At 23, motherfucker.
For the Ring of Water Walking, she'll do 100 gold for it. For the Ring of Regeneration, she'll do 300.
So like a 60% of
Yes.
what it would normally cost. Well, I mean, for the Ring of Regeneration, 70, but for the Ring of Walking, it was 60%. I will sell the Ring of Water Walking for the 100 gold. I'll take that price for it.
They take it and hand you the gold.
I think I'm going to keep the Ring of Regeneration for right now and see if I can find a better price elsewhere.
I would like to see how
mean-
much my wand costs. The radiance.
I'm not there. I
Um,
can't say anything.
Nope.
You have at least one hit point if you lose the body while the ring causes
She'll give you, like, you could probably get, it's similar to the Ring of Water Walking, so you could probably get 250, 300 for it if you sold it to someone yourself, but a shop would obviously less.
Also the cloudy potion.
Yes, that would be.
I have no clue what it is.
A potion of hill giant or cloud giant strength or something.
Oh, we don't know.
I forgot to pull out that tab. 1 second. Potion of Comprehension. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of Comprehend Languages spell for 1 hour. Comprehend Languages is for the duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken word that you hear. You will also understand any written language you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Okay.
And it takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text.
I would like to ask where a wand shop would be and a potion shop.
I mean, what type of wand are you looking for?
I'm looking for a better price on this wand.
Uh,
Mhm.
I don't think it's my place to try and sell you to my competitors, so good luck with that.
Can't even point me in the direction? Wow, rude.
Get wrecked.
Do you possibly know where we could find a Puafui?
Those tend to be exceedingly rare, even down here. They tend to for the more royal families of or noble families of Drow to be using them. So you'd have to have one of them or go to one of the shops that they hire to make them. I don't even know where they're made.
Alright, well, I appreciate it anyway. Thank you for helping us today. I appreciate
No
it.
problem. Best of luck.
Thank you. And then I guess I will walk out of the shop. I will also equip the ring and attune to it for now.
You wouldn't be able to while you're walking around because it's spending 1 hour
It-
basically just focusing on it
Yeah.
to attune.
I would like to look
So
for a
I-
wand shop.
I'll have it equipped,
Okay.
but unattuned.
We'll jump over
Okay.
to Spade.
Okay.
Spade, you're going to a blacksmith.
Yep.
Okay, what are you going to the? 1 second.
Couldn't get my Diet Pepsi open today, so my friend offered to help me, and he opened it with ease, and I feel so defeated. He used my teeth that would just not come open. I'm so sorry, I feel
You
that.
find a place called the Dragon's Hobarts.
I have no strength in my hands. I can't use them.
And inside is an old male dwarf. He introduces himself as Denarv.
I
Hi,
introduced myself in Undercommon as Legon. I'm
He
speaking
raises an
his
eyebrow.
dialect.
Yeah. Strange to be speaking undercommon from an outsider. How can I help?
I'm just wanting to look at your wares and see how your equipment is, and we'll work from there. I'm mostly looking real quick.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything that could possibly allow me to. I'm a martial artist, so I fight with my hands. Anything that could help me with that. Would probably be nice.
Let's see.
I'll be right back.
Was there a price range you were looking for?
My price range currently
Welcome back.
is 4 gold and silver.
And we probably won't have anything in that price range. Most enchanted or magical items are going to be much higher.
I mean, I figured as much. I was just curious if you had like anything that was cheap,
Well, unfortunately,
like
not-
anything not in your cupboard or on your walls, something that was in the trash bin that was like a failed attempt that you were trying to do, or you know, like your stuff that you don't sell often.
Even for the stuff that would sit on the shelf, they still need. They won't. They won't be in that price range. Most
Gotcha.
anything that's enchanted is going to be at like the cheapest is going to be 80 gold, I believe.
Gotcha. Say if I did get the gold, what wood do you have that would possibly help?
Let's see. We have some +2 padded armor. The cloak of
Goodbye,
elven
rat.
kind. Won't directly help you in combat, but there's the horseshoes of speed and a trident of fish command.
Trident of Fish Command. What would that do?
It's a trident that allows you to command fish.
Any fish?
1 second.
I'm assuming any fish known as like, you know, technically the kraken is a fish. So like or is it just like a basic ass fish?
What was the name of the potion that Chaos got? Sylvia's got.
Yes.
Potion of understanding languages for 1 hour.
So you attempt to beguile a fish that you can see within range. You must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or creatures that are friendly to you or fighting it has advantage on that throw. And you get a telepathic link that you are able to send commands to it, which it tries to obey.
Gotcha.
So like run over
So,
there, fetch that, things like
If
that.
if it was like a fish creature, would that work on it too?
Don't
Like
know.
say
It has to have a beast that has an innate swimming speed. So
gotcha. So it would do what I'm thinking it would do.
Oh
How much
man,
would
if
that
I
be?
was a grung.
that would be about 350 gold.
If I remember right, monks are proficient with tridents. I'm not sure. I'm not the look.
Look at your proficiencies.
Just check your proficiencies.
Sword, short sword, and simple weapons. I don't know what counts as a simple weapon.
Tridents
I
are
think
not simple weapons.
Yeah.
Tridents are.
Uh,
I'm back.
What's simple weapon then?
It's like a
Short sword,
short
spear.
swords, clubs, spears,
Like what a
think
staff.
glaives, quarterstaff.
So club, dagger, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, and spear. Basically, you can pick it up and
So,
you can use it even
A
without training.
javelin and a spear, but not a trident. Come on, make that what?
It's because a trident takes practice because it works differently than a
Well, I
javelin
guess
and a
I-
spear.
What's your? You said we can learn things if we put enough time into it. Yeah.
Yes.
So if I got this and like used it and tried to learn it, I could possibly become more proficient. Gotcha.
You'd have to find someone to teach you it, but yes.
How much is that again?
350 gold.
I don't have that on me right now, but do you have anything that you need done around here? Anything that you want taken care of that I can do for you to possibly help pay for it?
No, I have no tasks at the moment. We're just working the forge myself.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm a pretty strong lad. If you need some help
Hey, yo.
hammering some metal or
Uh-huh.
carrying metal back and forth.
I'm good, thank you.
Gotcha. So you don't have any idea if I can possibly work for you or work it off?
No, I don't have any jobs for you. You can check the notice boards around town, see if they have any quests that you can do to earn some money. That would be my best recommendation.
Gotcha.
made a
How's your
sandwich.
business going, by the way? Is it prospering? Do you have like I'm
I'm
Not a
sorry,
blacksmith?
I'm not comfortable discussing my financials with customers.
I mean that's fair. I understand that. I was just curious if I can possibly put my talents to work to help bring in more adventurers or anything like that. But if I do hear about other adventurers looking for equipment, I'll send them your way.
Cool. Thanks for the mention. But yeah, if you get the gold, feel free to stop in, and if we still have it in stock, it'll be yours.
Gotcha. Also, if I find any material on my adventures and I bring it back, do you buy material yet?
Possibly
raw
if
ore?
I have a use. Depends on the ore, but possibly.
Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
We
And
found adamantine and
I
bring it back
leave
from-
the store and start heading in a direction where I think the other three would be.
Okay, back to the other three.
flow.
Where were you guys going? You were looking for a one shop, correct?
I am following behind.
I am trailing.
I'm still holding your hands.
I would have pulled my hand away at this point because I would have focused up now. I've spent enough time to stop being a little awestruck.
1 second.
I have one of those toddler backpacks with the
With the fucking
tail.
leash on it.
But you don't have a fanny pack?
Was that a joke about my butt?
Yes.
I missed it.
While we are walking down the street, I will be looking for people who have lost a limb.
What?
Roll perception.
You do know it said take like 3 days for them to get that limb back.
Yeah, but would it not be worth it for them most likely?
I would say you should probably look at like a place where rich people are
8.
at.
Oh, you don't see anybody. So you find a place called Druba's Wands.
Well, looks like one place to me. I'll go
The
in.
wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, I'll go in and talk to the storekeeper.
I follow behind.
Okay. She turns and speaks,
I'll give it a
and they are a female halfling. And as you enter, they start speaking, and you can't understand them.
Fuck.
Can I understand them?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Goblin, and Orc.
Oh, congratulations. I cast Comprehend Languages.
You drink the potion?
No, not a potion. I have it
He
as a
has the
spell.
Oh. Wait 1 second.
That shouldn't be true. But...
I'm pretty
Common,
sure Comprehend
Dwarvish,
languages
and
just
Elvish.
allows you to understand them, not speak them.
For the duration, you
Yeah.
understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. Yeah.
You also
Okay.
understand any written language that you see,
Uh,
but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Okay, they are welcoming you to the shop and asking how they can help.
In my own little common here, I will set the wand down and it'll be like, I'm looking to buy. I have no clue if you understand. Or not looking to buy, looking to sell.
What language do they speak?
I don't know. Would I know?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish. Do I know?
No. There's it's all gibberish to you and Atlas, but to Sylvia's, she picks up the wand and what do you want with this?
Need to sell it.
She just kind of glances from you to the wand.
You
What?
just make a little, you rub your fingers together, making like the
Yeah.
money.
I'm just like, money.
Okay, she
Puts
Looked
10
at it,
gold on the
kinda
counter and takes the wand.
There's some base
Uh,
communication here.
Imagine if she looks at it and she says, "A gift? Okay, thank you."
I was assuming she was to assume that
I
was
would be
a
like,
wand that she
no.
already had.
She says 100 gold.
Hmm. I shake my head no, take it back and walk away.
I witness him spit in her face as he leaves.
What?
I would like to walk around and look at the items in the shop and see if I can either understand any of the placards on it or anything like that, or figure out
There
what
are
the
no
items do.
placards. But there are ones of various sizes and lengths.
Oh,
Picks up a fucking wand of fireball, accidentally casts it, and blows up the shop.
So actually, the first wand you come to is a wooden wand that is shivering slightly in its socket.
I wouldn't touch that.
I touch it.
No!
Of course you do.
In your grip, you can feel it
I don't.
vibrating.
I don't pick
slightly
it
in your
up.
grip.
I just like touch it with my finger. Just poke it.
Yeah, it's still vibrating slightly.
Ooh.
The shopkeeper comes over, looks at the wand, then looks at the party, looks back at the wand, and then you just Sylvius, you just hear the word vampire.
Oh, we gotta go right now. Let's go. We're leaving. I grab you both and I drag you out. I just shake my head. I'm like, no, 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 and then we leave.
I wish so badly that I understood that, because oh my god, we're in the Underdark. We don't need to hide that information.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need to hide that information at all.
Well, I don't know. Does she look happy?
She looks confused.
I just shrug then. Eh.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't like pass on the information or anything.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just like, she said vampire. Shh.
Oh. So this wand identifies vampires.
What was that?
Or
I
something important for vampires.
I point at the wand, and then I point at
Astra?
I can't remember your name, Astra. Yeah.
Copy.
The shopkeeper nods, walks to the to her table, comes back with a small potion that's and she hands it to Fig, and then to Sylvia she says, "Holy water."
We just I gently take it back from him and put it in her hand and be like, just shake my head, no.
When she hands it to me, I look at it, and then I look down at my side pouch and just open it, and there's holy water in it because I've had holy water on me this whole fucking time.
I don't think holy water does anything to me, does it?
You're a vampire.
Have you tried it?
I was gonna say, I'm
100%
pretty sure holy water would 100% hurt you.
Yeah, I 100%
But I
look
haven't done
down
anything.
at I'm holding it. I look down at my side. And I just open up my pouch and it has holy water in it. And I just look at her.
Sylvis is just giggling.
I will hand back the holy water.
They take it. Oh, this is chaos.
I was like, I can just make holy water. I love it. All right. Fig doesn't understand anything that has been said, so he will stop paying attention to the wand and leave the shop.
Yeah. I wave goodbye to the shopkeep and then I follow.
They wave back.
Bye.
Farewell.
Oh yeah, I also want to specifically say this. As I'm walking the streets, I have my pouch on my chest wrapped around my neck.
Okay.
Mm.
Roll investigation, by the way.
Okay. I'm just making sure nobody can steal it, because if
the
it's right in front of my
fuck is
face, there's
this?
no fucking way they can steal it.
What is what?
Investigation or perception?
Investigation because you're trying to find the party.
Oh, -2 then. So that would be 12.
Hepatizen. It's a black Corinthian bronze. Huh. So it's black bronze. Got it.
I rolled perception. I have +2, but investigation I have
Okay.
-2.
I mean. that would be
So
enough to
I would
find
have
them.
rolled 12.
Yep. So you find them.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. Any luck on your your voyage?
Yes.
Your happenings?
We still haven't found the way. I keep Sylvis will say
Pawafway?
it like that. He will try to say the word, be like the thing.
I will look for somebody who looks like they know magic that is walking the street.
I gesture to the street of magic shops. Good luck.
Literally everybody.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
somebody on the street
there's-
rather than a shopkeep, because
there's-
shopkeeps are not to tell you anything.
There's various people. Some appear to be wizards that are leaning on staffs, old, young, um,
I want to look
various
for.
races and stuff.
I want to look for a young, like a young wizard who is dabbling in the darker arts.
Roll
How the fuck
insight
would you know?
and investigation.
Insight and investigation.
Yes.
Well, there's my insight, and here's my investigation. Both pretty ass.
You find someone that you think is, but as you get closer, you realize that they have several holy symbols, or not holy symbols, but magical symbols that wouldn't correlate. So you don't find what you're seeking in the group. That's currently here.
I choose the oldest one. Then, the oldest one that looks like he could actually speak.
Okay, a very old, gnarled wizard who is leaning very, very heavily on his staff, taking like a step every like 3-4 seconds.
I gesture at him and I do a little bow to introduce myself, and I say in Undercommon, I am Legurn. Pleasure to meet you. I am looking for a magical item called a Puafaway, and I assume a wizard as yourself would possibly know where I could possibly acquire one.
What are you looking for this for?
To help me protect to protect my friend from the sun, because they have a sun
Allergic
allergy.
reaction. Yes. It's real.
Yep.
Chaos Hog.
Yeah, I do.
So you're friends with the vampire?
I am, yes. Is that a problem?
No, but it is of interest.
Why does it interest you?
Silvis is listening to this whole conversation.
Yeah, you can hear the whole conversation.
Yeah, you're the only one who can understand
However, I
it.
don't know that, so.
Yeah, no, I didn't tell shit.
My name is Antrak Isolret.
Pleasure
Come
to
with
meet
me. And
Imagine if he's just like, my name's Elminster.
you. Are you to walk faster than what you're at now, or?
no, he starts back off at that pace.
Gotcha.
You
So
can carry
like,
him.
I guess I will follow this old man, and I tell everybody that he told me to follow him because he knows a thing or two about the Puafaway and vampires. I think it
Hey.
seems like he knows something.
In like a hushed tone, I'm gonna tell Fig and Astra that he seems interested, that we're friends with a vampire. So
I mean, yeah, that-
stay on guard.
Roll stealth.
Yo. Yo.
Oh, are they not supposed to come with me?
No. Stealth
No.
should secretly tell us this.
I'm not very quiet, but
Oh,
I am speaking
You're not
common.
very quiet.
True. Okay. That has been noted.
But this I say in common. He does not walk very fast, so we're probably to be walking for a little bit.
We have eyes.
No offense to the elderly man. He probably has his own things going on.
Man's gonna murder you.
I think he's gonna murder you.
I mean, he's interested in vampire. That means he knows a thing or two about vampires. That means he probably knows about Puafaways, and he's an old wizard, so he's been around for a while.
You know who are also interested in vampires?
Vampire hunters.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know.
Why are you
I
taking
thought
me to
that.
my death?
It doesn't mean we're taking you to your death. I've
I
thought
think we're
about
taking
it.
you to your death. You've thought about it. Also, this one doesn't know where does Leghorn know you're a vampire?
Yes. You guys openly have said that he's a vampire to me and a couple others.
Yeah, you guys have said that. Can confirm.
Okay.
So you guys head down streets after streets. Takes probably 2-3 hours, and you guys have gone like 3 blocks before he takes you to one of the towers.
Is it the
Tower.
big mage tower?
No,
Ooh.
It's probably one of the others.
it's going to be this one here.
Are there any like signs or anything that I could read?
Remember, you have to be
Uh,
touching them to be able to read them.
I also don't think
Think
that
I
your
can touch a
comprehend
sign.
languages lasts that long.
How long were we
unless he's
walking?
recasting it.
We've been
So,
walking
like,
for
we've
3
been walking
hours.
2 to
Oh,
3
yeah, no,
hours.
it's gone.
I'll be reading the signs though, and
If you can.
if there
I
are any.
saw the signs. There
Well,
is no sign.
Common,
is
the
just-
common language down here is undercommon, so they probably have undercommon writing.
Yeah, there is just a number above the door, which is 2606.
I whispered to Fig, 2606 is the number of this door.
I think I can read numbers.
Okay, let me rephrase. I'm pretty sure Felmet, it was written in undercommon, not in common.
Do they write numbers
2606.
in a different thing than everybody else?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well then, never mind. Pig would not say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sounded like a douchebag right there.
Well, it felt kind of douchey when you were just like, "Hey, just so you know, this door
felt
has
like you were
this
trying to mansplain it.
616 on it," and I
No,
was just like,
I was-
"Wow."
I am telling somebody where we're going, so that way we
I-
can all remember this door just in case we get lost.
Well, I immediately forgot the number. What was it?
2606.
2606. I am basically trying to mind stamp in our heads that this is the door 2606, just in case anything happens. If we get separated or etc. etc. Know your outs and ins. That's rule number 1.
As you guys approach the door, the wizard kind of traces a complex symbol onto the door. It opens into a white glowing portal.
Where'd that go?
I quickly
he-
stop the old man real quick, and I'm like, "Where does this go?" Before we follow no offense, a stranger through a portal that we don't know where
Bye, rat.
it's going.
Have a good day at work.
You're home.
And he steps through.
I'm gonna wait out here.
I step through. Well, before I step through, I look at the party. I'm like, well, I'm the one that asked him. I'm the step through, but if anybody else wants to stay behind, you can.
Big steps through.
Sylvis is also gonna come. Ed wants Astra to come.
I reach out my
I
hand to
don't
Astra
know.
and
about this one.
I beckon. I'm like, we will make sure nothing happens to you.
Fuck. I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is the one.
Astra's coming with us then.
I'm dragging him through.
Please go through
so,
the portal.
so you guys go through the portal, and at the other side, you guys are in a large 2-story library with windows out the sides of it, divided among shelves. Reading tables in the center, and it is well lit. And above on the second floor, leading up higher, there is even more, or it goes out of sight. You could assume it's private chambers.
I want to look for signs of possible like treachery, like possible like vampire hunter stuff, like anything that will like red flag.
Roll insight again.
That'd be 15.
You don't see anything that would be vampire hunter-esque. What you do see is a tome in the middle of the room on a kiosk. That is the only book that is currently not on a shelf on the outside ring of this tower. And looking outside, just from the windows, you can see like the other tower tops. so you can assume that you're high up in that tower.
Okay. I want to just gesture towards the tome that's open to the rest of the party and kind of give like a hint of like that's the only tome open. If we could read it, we can probably figure out why he's so interested.
We're in a library.
I walk up next to the wizard, and I just say, "So, do you have any information on pathways?"
What language are you using?
Just goblin.
You're
He turns and looks at you confused.
I don't understand Gollum, so I am looking at you just as confused. I'm like, huh?
I swap to orc. I swap to orcish language. Do you understand me now?
He turns and looks at Leghorn. Why is your friend grunting at me?
I in common tell
As
Leghorn
he-
he is
as-
not understanding a single word you're fucking saying.
As he looks over at you, I swap to draconic. Do
Oh,
you
God.
speak the tongue of dragons?
He just responds in common to Leghorn. Does he not speak normal languages?
Sylvis will
He
just start
does.
laughing.
He does. I don't know why he assumed you don't know common.
Big 100% super embarrassed, like looks down at the ground and just like pretends that he doesn't speak common for the rest of this.
Don't mind him. What was your question you were asking, Fig? What was the question that you wanted to say?
Big response in draconic.
Still pretending
Still pretending he doesn't know common because he's embarrassed.
You're only Sylvis looks you dead in the eyes. You're only digging yourself deeper, buddy.
I assume he asked something about the pull-off away.
100%. Yeah.
Don't mind my friend. I'm just assuming he asked him something about the pull-off away. He's the one that's looking for it.
He's looking for it. He gestures to Astra. For him?
Maybe.
I mean, that's a bold assumption that the vampire is even with us, or I'm not a vampire.
But look at
just
this man.
looks
He
at
looks
you.
like he's seen enough in the world.
But
Sylvis says that, by the way. He's like,
I'm assuming you're a pretty strong wizard, and you probably know insight. And yes, we are looking for.
I've been around,
that
yes.
I only ask, please don't kill my friend. He says with like a sad little face, like, don't kill my friend.
He sighs.
Indeed.
The constant murders and plots of my kind. Yes, I understand. I've been alive so long that I'm well beyond those base wants.
Fig says in common. So how old are you?
Oh God, sir.
Hey, some species
He-
are proud of their age.
He looks at old enough that your ancestors probably I would have met as children as well.
Ooh.
Oh.
An
What
old
did my
wizard
ancestors
could
look
live
like?
up to like 300 years old sometimes.
What did my ancestors look like?
He smiles at Leghorn. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. My knowledge of wizards is not high, but I have met a couple before. One actually blessed me with the undercommon that I met you in with, or talked to you with earlier. He blessed me with it. Pretty good wizard. He taught me a lot.
He nods and walks to the lectern, picks up the book and rifles through it. Before turning back. 1 second.
Fig's over there talking in gibberish and then grunt orc and then fucking breathy draconic.
Yep.
Yep.
Fig hot swapping languages.
You could bust me with something else. Oh, yo, Hexy. I have to use the bathroom real quick.
Go ahead, take it, him.
I will
I'm
be
just
right
looking
back.
up something. 1 second.
Can I look around the room for any like clerical artifacts or like religious stuff?
Go ahead, roll religion.
18.
Sylvis wants to look out the window. He's dragging Astra along. He has not let go of his hand.
So he walks over, flips open the book, speaks some, or kind of makes some gestures, and a
I'm
shadowy
back.
door appears in the middle of the room. He walks to it, opens the door, and walks through, closing it behind him.
Okay, bye!
Wonderful.
This is
We're
when
back.
Sylvis will just turn around and go look out the window. He's like, eh. I want to see what's out there.
He comes back
Yeah.
about 5 minutes later, with 1 second.
Ooh. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Second, where is this?
Thank you, Chaos, for the head pats.
Thank you very much for the head pats, my dear.
Chaos has ensued because of you. This is fine.
Why
We're
do
fine.
they not have?
It's fine.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, for whatever reason, they don't have a a picture that I can share. So I will just download this and put it in D&D chat for you guys. He comes back with this in hand.
Oh, he
Waffle
comes back with the puafui.
Ooh.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
As he exits the room, the door closes behind him and vanishes.
Bye!
I have been trying to figure out what the plague is on the eastern end of town, but I've not had any luck so far.
Hmm.
If you can resolve it, this is yours.
Deal! Sylvis
Yeah.
agrees, no hesitation.
We will do our best.
Any leads? I've never cured a plague before.
What's this
Uh,
plague like?
It is fairly baffling. It's those infected, even if we are trying to cure them, but they're getting as sick even faster than we can cure them.
Oh.
And they just go back and get sick again. So there's no resistances to it. It doesn't seem natural. There are conjuration elements to it I've been able to divine, but I've not been able to find the source.
I assume the town has that side blocked off, yeah?
Correct, it is in quarantine.
I assume you're one of the heads taking care of this matter, yeah?
No.
No. So how are we supposed to get in there to help figure it out then?
Why would
Don't
you
we
want
need
to
like
be
a
in?
clearance?
I can portal you in, but then you have to survive on your own.
I don't want to get sick.
Well, won't we get sick?
Quite possibly.
Mm.
That
Is there
why
any way to avoid it?
if you have some resistance to disease, maybe. Or if you can find whoever's making the sickness and if they have a cure, because they would have to be in the area.
Gotcha.
I can portal you in, but I myself cannot go there, especially with my age. If I get it, it won't be pretty.
Oh,
Your
I'm
dad's
sure
full.
you
Got
can
it.
cure yourself.
I'm not a cleric.
I mean, you're a wizard.
Wizards can do many things, but curing disease is not usually among them.
Fair. Well, is there... Have you guys found any way to slow the effect? Or
As far as
like face masks or a suit that we have to wear?
su- suits seem to have stopped the clerics from getting infected as they are trying to heal the sick and infirm. But it is slowly spreading. Um, when it just started, it was just the northernmost blocks, and now it is the entire eastern quadrant, and now it is spreading along the northern edge. Maybe a street every 2-3 weeks, but it is still spreading.
If you give me, well, actually, I have a spell prepared that I could use to help us fight off the disease, at least a couple times.
Do you have any of the suits on hand?
I do not. They are reserved for the clerics. We only had a few of them.
As a cleric, would I be able
Well,
to procure one if I offered my aid directly to the city for help with this?
You might be able to go ask, but that is up to those working on the front, and they definitely would only give you the one.
Well, one is better than none.
And he gestures to Sylvius.
It,
I don't think they have anything for him.
yeah, most don't.
So I do think I'll be able to cure us of any diseases we catch up to about 5 times a day. So as long as we don't get too ahead of ourselves, we should possibly be okay.
Question though.
I think we should
How
probably
to get
acquire one
out?
of the suits.
I can teleport you in. Getting out, good luck.
Mm.
I assume they're not just
You
gonna let us out, are they?
no, because they would have to know that it's been resolved. Which, I mean, you could just data for the week or two that takes, but I don't know how quickly you have anything.
Well, it would be probably safest if maybe only one or two of us went in there temporarily, and then if we don't come out in a certain amount of time, we can send in the other two.
I don't think we should
But-
separate because we don't know what this plague is doing to the people in there.
Yeah, but I can only protect us so much while we're in there.
As far as what it's doing to them, it causes boils and pox, and coughing, weakness, and if not treated within 24 hours, death.
Oh,
Great.
lovely.
Ha- Here's a good question: is the dead rising over there?
Not that we know of, or that we've been able to find.
Gotcha. So possibly undead.
I can change that.
We do have 2 clerics with us, so I think we might be fine.
Neither of them are healing.
What do you mean?
One's a war, one's a death.
I have a shit
Death
ton of healing
domain
spells.
cleric.
Yeah,
A
but you're
war
still a
domain cleric?
death domain.
I mean, any cleric really usually has
Mhm.
healing spells.
I also have healing spells. That does not make me a cleric. Or good at healing.
I know. I'm saying most clerics usually have healing spells.
Who is
I
sobbing in
have-
my chat?
I have a spell that I can stave off diseases for us. So if we do end up catching this disease, we could stop it.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Beck. So the wizard had the pull off away that we're looking for. He's sending us on a quest to do before he gives us the pull off away. We're going to the off limits zone to help clear the plague, and if we get teleported in there, we're on our own until we clear it up or somehow escape.
Okay. Thank you.
That is if everybody wants to go.
Is there any way we
Me-
can tackle this from outside the condemned area of the city?
He's not that I've been able to find, but if you have different magical means or some other methods that you can think of, you're more than welcome.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And if we only send one at a time, is this a one-way trip, like a one-time thing, or are you willing to send more people in?
It doesn't expend great effort for me. I can send you in it multiple times if you'd like.
I vote try to take a look outside the quarantine area first, and if nothing comes from that,
If they let us
then
get
we
close
go
enough.
in.
I assume that whole side's off limits to the public. If they're trying to cut back on anything that could possibly spread it. If the wizard and the couple others haven't figured it out from the outside yet, I think the problem is definitely to be inside, and that's probably where the answer is gonna lie.
Well, for any knowledge you seek, he gestures. My library is open to you. If you need food or rest, there are rooms up right at the top of the stairs.
Gotcha.
Any clue what we're looking for?
I would assume some sort of cultist.
Oh.
So you
Probably
think it's a
s-
person that's doing this?
Yeah.
Well, since it's so aggressive, yes.
Gotcha.
And they would have to be backed by someone, probably of evil temperament, like some sort of god of disease or sickness.
I look at Fig and I'm like, that's not your god, is it?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Okay.
He's the god of the dead.
God of the dead. You can see why I was curious. Well, I'm fine going in, I guess. However, I definitely would like to get my hands on one of those suits. So I think I agree with Sylvius. We probably should go to the border and see what we can see from the outside first. Maybe try to acquire some suits, come back, and then go through the portal.
Even if you get the suits, they won't allow them to leave. They're swapped between the personnel at the front.
Who has said anything about asking?
Oh, so you're stealing them.
Why would we
I mean, you're
steal
sending us on a dangerous
from the-
mission.
Yeah,
why
We
would
are
we
gonna
steal-
need
we-
protection for ourselves too.
but the
we can't
clerics need
steal
them.
from the first responders of this place. We can't take things away from the people that are trying to help cure the plague.
But also, if we stop the plague, they would not need
Yeah,
to be able to cure
But the
it.
clerics need to keep healing them because they die within 24 hours. I'm guessing, gesturing to the wizard, that if they don't get healing within that time period, they're going to die in a 24-hour period.
Yes.
It's the
If they're
clerics
cured of
keeping them at
disease
bay.
without
Well-
24 hours, they will be dead.
What about us? If we go in there, we're gonna die just the same.
I don't know about
I
you,
should-
but I'm
I
not
should be
curing hundreds
able-
of people a day.
I should be able to stave off the infection for all four of us indefinitely while we're in there. I will be somewhat out of the race when it comes to fighting due to that, but I will be able to stave off the disease for us indefinitely.
I look at Astra. Aren't vampires immune to disease?
Technically yes, unless I consume it in the blood. But I don't know how our
I-
god wants to do it.
I'm pretty sure I'm not immune to disease.
I ain't got no immunities, no resistances, nothing.
You might be resistant to it. You aren't a full vampire.
Okay.
The old wizard said that.
Yeah, I'm not immune to diseases.
You don't have to be immune. Like I said, I can use my magic to protect us.
Yeah, but didn't you hear the wizard? The magic doesn't work entirely.
Well, I can at least stave it off for us as long as we need it.
Okay.
Well, only for what, 5 times, and then we die the next day. Yeah.
Wait, I'm so sorry. What is the mission?
We go into the plague area, try to stop
Mhm.
the plague, and we get the pretty roby thing for you.
No, we have to succeed in stopping the plague in order to get the Puapui.
We have to stop the plague.
Do we know how to stop the plague?
No.
We know that it has some sort of connection to conjuration magic.
Possibly a cleric? Or not a cleric, a cultist? An unnatural plague.
So, we shouldn't get the suit. We can't get inside unless we die within another day.
You'll know that.
So, I'm seeing...
I can prevent our deaths.
You can prevent our deaths, what, 5 times?
It takes 24 hours to kill us, which means that near the end of a day, I will just cure us, and then when we wake up the next day, I should be able to use that same amount of magic, which means at the end of that day, I will cure us again.
But then you run out of spells.
That's what a long rest is
Every
for.
time we rest for a long period of time, my magic recharges for me. And I'm able to use it again.
I still think it would be a good idea for us to have some suits to possibly help not waste a lot of spells that could be useful.
I think.
Is
that
there
we shouldn't
anybody-
steal things from people that are helping?
You're gonna
I'm not
condemn
saying
the city.
steal. We're gonna borrow 3 suits.
Is there anybody who's already infected that we can try to like investigate and learn from it?
They're all in there.
Yeah. Do you have any autopsy reports?
I don't. The city should have them.
Right.
And I doubt that commoners look at them at any moment.
Not even commoners, outsiders.
Yeah, not even just commoners, outsiders.
Well, if you don't trust my magic, that's alright, but I trust my magic. Can them all be willing? I believe that we should take this deal and go and try and cure the plague.
I look at the wizard.
I'm
I'll
down,
take your
but, like-
quest, but if I die, you have to bring me back.
That.
He looks at you. That is once again a clerical thing.
Hey,
Exactly.
it can come out of your pocket.
Or, you know, he could just say nothing and we're just 4 people that died to the plague.
Well,
the,
I mean,
the blood's not on his hands at this point.
well, I cannot promise that, but I can promise the Waffly if you resolve this situation.
Yeah.
Can we have the Puafi first?
No.
Why?
I just wish he gave us more info to work with, because
Gotta ask questions.
that's not enough.
What questions do you have?
Has there been any magic that has been proven effective against it?
Clerical magic will resolve it, but those infected get reinfected.
Is there any like information about who might have caused the spell, like the caster?
No, that's what we are sending you in to find out.
Why would we
Oh.
go into there though? If I don't think the caster would be there.
Someone has to maintain it.
Are
For it to keep spreading.
Are people who are infected guaranteed to be infected again, or is it only if they stay within the area of other infected?
From the early reports, when the initial sick were coming to the clerics to gets resolved and then going home, they self reinfected as after 24 hours, as far as we can tell.
Alright.
So that's not good for us.
So I will be able to stave off this infection indefinitely for us, for as long as we need. Not to say that it won't hinder us in any way, but I could stave it off for as long as we need. And maybe we could try to find some attachment to either the water supply there or figure out what is contaminating people.
It doesn't appear to be contact, but could be the air, could be the water.
Could be airborne, huh?
If it was airborne, wouldn't it have infected most of the city by now?
Probably. And during the early stages of the infection, before it started spreading, it was mostly self-contained. The people in the top in that northern portion, he kind of pulls out a map and gestures up over in this section. Reported getting sick several times, but it only kept seeming like it was a few families in that area.
I think that's where we start.
Does there seem to be some sort of correlation between the people that are infected?
Now it's just everybody who goes in there without the suits.
Hmm.
Why
Ah.
the suits stop it, I don't know.
So we're
Do
definitely
you
getting
know
infected.
if there's a way for us to go or acquire some kind of protection, like a suit, without like, is that a thing?
We already went through
There's a
this.
suit. Yeah, as I
that's
say, we're
okay.
going in circles now.
There are limited suits. The clerics have them. They won't give them to outsiders, and they are using them to stave off
In shifts.
death.
They're using them in shifts because there isn't enough of them to go around.
Nah, I said we probably could acquire 3 suits. And the reason I say 3 is because, well, sadly for Silvius, he's a horse.
Fig wouldn't steal one of the suits for himself.
Nor would Silvus.
I didn't say steal, we'll borrow. We'll bring them back if we fail.
What are they meant to
Reinfected
do?
people walking up with suits.
What are they meant to do
We
while
wouldn't be
we
infected,
borrow
apparently,
them?
from what you said.
I mean, my magic can do as much as I'm able to do with it.
Exactly. The suits would just help us. If we fail, we'll bring him back.
We'll be dead.
If we fail,
So how will we bring the suits back?
I don't know.
I
I
say we
don't
don't
think
take
they're
the
out of
suits.
the. Yeah. That's just not an option.
Or how about this? We go look at the suits so we can see how the suits are doing it. Like maybe holy water. Maybe the suits are covered in it.
I definitely think that we should go to the border of the infected area and investigate as much as we can, and then come back here after we've made some solid decisions and be teleported in.
Okay, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
you-
said, I was in agreement on going to the border first.
Hey, look, the
Yes,
wizard.
I am
Can
aware.
you teleport us to the border?
Sure.
Thank you. I didn't want to walk.
He kind of gestures, and another portal opens in the middle of the room. There
Just
you
like
go.
flicks his hand and it appears.
And
Appreciate it.
in we go. Walk. I walk
What if
through.
it's this motherfucker that's doing it? You know?
I
Well.
will still walk through, and we
Going
appear.
in.
Did you say that in world, or is that above table, Astro?
And we're or no above table.
Okay.
I'm glad he didn't trick us and made a portal that just let us into the zone.
Why would he? We're trying to help him.
We don't
Kill
know
I
this
him.
man
mean,
though.
we don't know this man.
You guys
Where do we
are
appear?
portaled.
We appear here on the very inside.
Kind of between these two towers.
Yagi.
Okay.
You see that little like church-looking icon, like building there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at the base of that. In front of you is a large building, 2 stories high, and
Yagi. What?
you see well, like official looking people of various races going in and out, some with paperwork, some with various vials and other stuff.
Can we maybe not draw penises, please, guys?
And around it, and as far as you can see, you see wizards with a shimmering almost transparent wall along the quarantined
Ooh.
off area.
Mm. Do they look like? Does it look like it's like really heavily guarded?
There are several guards, at least 8 invisibility around the doorway and along, and then there's like 2 guards with each of the wizards.
Yeah. Damn, that's a lot of guards. Okay.
Like I said, I doubt that they'll let us get anywhere near this place.
I would walk up to one of the clerics and start talking to them.
They, as you walk inside, it is just a chaotic mess. Where so the building has basically been divided in 2, with only narrow slots for clerics and the people inside to reach through. But you can still see them. It is. You see them. Some people are almost basically covered in boils and lesions. As the clerics heal them, they restore and it kind of breathe extremely heavily and then trudge off. And then the next person in line gets up and does the same. There is a person behind each of the clerics, like checking in on them, getting them food, water.
God damn.
I really left
God,
work. Come to work.
This is horrifying.
I told you.
I would probably walk up to one of the clerics that looks like they're either taking a break or has run out of magic.
Yeah, I would
So that
also
way
go
they-
up to that like area.
Yeah, there's kind of a sitting, like a rest area on the second floor at the back of the or at the front of the building on this side.
I want to investigate one of the suits if one's just laying around or there's one hanging.
They are not. They're basically handed off unless they're taken for cleaning.
Do I see the ones that are going for cleaning?
Roll investigation.
You would also see all of the clerics wearing them.
I do
No,
not.
he's saying no. In this case, at the moment, it's so busy that you can't really make out any
I'm just
that are.
trying to find a suit so I could look at it and like possibly see if
I
I can
mean,
figure out something.
So these suits, from what you can see as from the clerics' backs that are to you, and as they turn, they have a face mask that goes across, and that it fully encapsulates their body. A nozzle on the back that allows them to breathe air. Um, and the glove can be pulled back to briefly reveal skin if a spell requires like touch. But then it is resealed immediately.
So looks like there's nothing special except for it's just closed off and they have air tanks.
There's no air tanks. It was more kind of just like a filtered hole on the
Yeah.
back of the suit.
So filter. So if we can get a filter and put it over our faces, it could possibly work the same way.
Maybe. So
Because the
you
wizard
guys,
did say touch it doesn't seem like touch is the reason. So I think as long as we protect ourselves, our lungs and our mouths from the air, we might be fine.
and you guys said some of you were going to talk to the off-duty clerics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you
Welcome.
kind of make your way through the chaos and make your way upstairs. There are a couple guards at the door. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Fig. I have been tasked by one of the wizards of the city to investigate the happenings of the plague and look into finding a cure for said plague. And I am currently trying to speak to your off-duty clerics to ascertain any
Wait.
information that we might need for said plague.
There is a correction here. You don't speak the language.
Oh, well,
Yep.
What language?
never mind. All of the shit I just
I
said
hear
doesn't
him.
matter.
I hear him say, "Who are you?" and I immediately think, "Well, all right." I step up. I'm like, "I'm the I translate this as best as I can."
Fig's
And
all like
I
a
translate
regal-
Fig's words.
Fig's all like a regal, like very good speech comes out of Leghorn's mouth.
He kind of sorry that you have no jurisdiction here, and without approval, I can't let you in. There's too
relay
much
that.
risk.
I relay it back to you.
As a cleric myself, wouldn't it be quite reasonable for me to offer my assistance to yours?
Are you translating that like?
I translate it.
that?
Yes. Sorry. I assume at this point you knew.
We
I
were
was
all just
translating.
waiting for you to
Yeah,
say
I
it.
translate it. Yeah.
Okay. So from here on out, just to clarify, you're translating things back and forth, correct? So that we can skip
No.
that
Now,
phase.
now I'm paying attention. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
do ask
So
if I want to translate,
Alright.
but
he kind of looks over at Fig. Who are you a cleric of?
he asks who you're a cleric of.
Oh, well, this is going to be a problem.
Just a tad bit. Should we probably? I speak in common.
I-
Should we probably fib a little about that one?
I don't like to lie, so Kelemvor, God of the Dead.
Do I know a different cleric's name? Or a
Do
different
you know
god's
the
name?
name
name?
Roll
of a different
religion.
god? You're gonna lie.
I'd rather not at this point, but I want to see.
But you
Roll
know what's
religion.
what's really funny? One of the big things between different
What are you
languages
looking
is
for?
most
God
of
of
them
Death?
share the same name of gods.
Mhm.
I know Kalimvor and Lord God of the Dead. All right.
Uh,
I translate Kalimvor.
Kelemvor,
Kelemvor.
God
okay.
of the Dead.
they kind of narrow their eyes a bit.
And I
He may-
will explain to
he
them that
he may
he's
enter.
okay. So he may enter.
Specifically me? Oh god.
Yes.
However, can I say may I enter because I am his translator? I am a little bit of his only reason he can speak to one another.
We're his posse.
Unless you guys have
They
a cleric that
consider
speaks
for-
common.
They consider for a moment and assent. Yes, you may enter as well.
All right. What about our friends?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how much use it would be, but like, I wanna
Oh,
play
hail
like my
Kalimdor.
little song of rest. If they can hear
So
me.
you're
Just playing for
Okay.
the I'm just here to help the clerics,
mean-
but he doesn't understand me because I'm speaking common.
Even if they don't hear your song, it probably still uplifts them.
no, I think it specifically states they have to hear it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
they can hear it.
They
It's-
can hear it.
Can they not
This is
hear
like
it?
that
So-
they have
The
to
other side of a
understand.
door.
I was like, you
So,
could-
okay, so
Hello,
the two
spider.
of you, the two of you enter, I assume,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Silvus comes and
there
sits in
is-
front of the guard and just
I
like plays
do
his
kinda
little
ask-
lute.
I do like point out like, do we need suits probably first?
no.
I don't
no
imagine
suits.
we-
Okay, gotcha.
So once inside, it's like those, those metal like bunk beds you see in all the military movies, where it's just like a paper thin
Oh, cots.
mattress,
Yeah.
but it's double stacked
Oh,
in
God.
two
The
rows of like 20 of them.
Are all of
Uh,
them like or do most of them have clerics on them?
They're about a third occupied at the moment. Some sleeping, some kind of just resting. But it's a elf, drow elf, and a what was the other one? Fire genasi. Look up as you enter.
I quickly asked him in Undercommon, do you guys understand common of any kind?
No, from both of them.
I relay that to Fig. Neither of them understand common, but they understand Undercommon. Good.
All right. So, I guess I was here to try and ascertain some information about the happenings with the plague to figure out whether or not you may have any leads towards the possible source of said plague and offer my assistance in any way possible, being as I am also a cleric and could possibly help restore a couple of you in return for said information.
I translate.
Okay, say that again, Fig. That was an information drop.
I'm asking for them to give me any information that they might have about the plague, and in return, I will try to help restore some of their strength.
Okay. I mean, they basically, day after day, same person, like the same people after same people, women, men, children, infants, all are affected by this. They all have to come and get healed, or they die, and there's just a mass, like, burial pit at the back for people who couldn't get in time or for whatever reason didn't.
Gotcha. I translate.
They have to keep relocating the center here every so often as people get on this side somehow get infected, and they are forced onto the other side of the wall.
I translate that as well.
Have you lost any clerics to this disease yet, or have you been able to get to them all in time?
Early on, we lost like about 2 or 3. Since then, and once more protective measures were put in place, maybe one a month at most.
I
And that's
translate.
just due to equipment failure.
I also want to talk to Fig and be like, don't you have a ring that could possibly help them speed this up, regenerate their clerics, instantly heal somebody possibly within like an hour?
It more heals physical wounds, not diseases. Diseases are more of a attack on your, let's say, innards rather than your outards.
You know, wizards just say it's an immune system, unless you don't know about the immune system yet.
Well, I was trying to not bring modern day science into this. That's above table, by the way.
I mean, wizards know about the immune system. They're all known.
That's not at all how that works. But yes, it seems to do you translate this for me?
I
Does it
translate.
seem to attack a certain part of the body first, this disease?
It wouldn't be the brain because the people still come. The lesions and boils, that would typically
People's-
signify like more like a touch transference, but that not everyone like has touched another person. Some of them just basically sit outside, come in day after day to get treatment. So I don't see how that would do it.
I also add to that and I
Um,
say, is there possibly like a creature, like a rat, possibly spreading this disease?
I mean, it could be. I don't see any bites.
Gotcha. So you don't see any bites.
Granted, we are just kind of touching and going, so if it's on the lower legs or something,
Would it be
it could.
okay if we possibly look at one of the poor victims that have been afflicted?
That's not our decision to make.
I mean, you know we're here for help and
It,
everything. Who
what
would we be able to talk to that possibly could
you would
allow
have to
us?
talk to the city officials. They're guiding everything, and
I
you'd have to get
assume
approval
neither
for
of them
that.
are here.
No, they have offices on the other side near uh, the immediate response offices are on the other side of this building on the first floor. Or you can head to um, the mayor of town, which is over here.
How fast has it been spreading?
Uh, up it goes approximately a street or two every week or two.
Sounds like it could
It's not
definitely
spreading
be from
fast,
a
but it is
creature.
It's not fast, but it is
I
persistent.
relay this all to Fig, and I also want to add my own personal note that they haven't checked for bites because they're trying to heal and go. So, me personally, I'm thinking that it's possibly getting passed on by uh, a rat, spider, something possibly more like a creature thingy thing.
Yeah, but then there wouldn't be a tie to conjuration magic.
It could be. I've seen some necromancers wipe out entire cities to build their armies.
But that's not conjuration, that's necromantic
Necromancy.
magic.
We assuming it's conjuration. It could be necromantic. People are dying. They have a dead bodies. I asked the clerics, has anybody checked on the dead bodies anytime recently?
They're at the back of the quarantine zone. We don't have access to them.
That would be perfect condition for a necromancer, actually. I relay this to Fig, and I also put my note that it could definitely probably be perfect condition for a necromancer. Plenty of dead bodies, plenty of infection going around. He's already took like an eighth of the city.
Alright. Well, do you have any clerics up here that might need my immediate assistance magically?
I translate.
Any one of us can use some rest. I know we had a particularly rough shift over the last few hours, so those sleeping took the brunt of that. What we really need is just a break.
Okay, well, fuck, man, I really wish I prepared like create food and water or like, because like I have a bunch of spells that would be super helpful for them, but I don't have any of them prepared.
I asked the clerics if they would want a drink to numb this work shift.
Do not get them
Much
drunk.
appreciated. The city gets us any food or drink that we need. They try to keep us at our top of our game, so that because we're needed to keep fighting this infection.
I was meaning an alcohol beverage, possibly, if you guys would want to partake.
So was I. They chuckle.
Oh, I hand them the water skin that I have. It's 4 pints. Use at your will. Here you go.
Much appreciated.
I know you clerics
A
are probably
little
working
kindness
hard.
is not seen, especially in the Underdark. It is a rare thing. And
Well, we
good on you
mean
for
well.
it.
We have 2 clerics with us and a bard, and of course me myself.
You just hear the bard outside the door.
We do mean really well, and we're trying to actually figure out a way to cure this plague that is ravaging the city. And any information that you guys have, anything that can help us, would be greatly appreciated, because we want to help you guys get back to normal lives.
Where are you then? We don't think of anything, or if we hear anything.
2606 is where we're at. It's a tower across the way near the markets.
Got it. And, best of luck.
You're cutting in and out.
You are cutting out so much.
I had to run into my kitchen for a moment. But thank you. If we think of anything, we will send word. But we must get some rest. We have a shift early tomorrow.
All right.
Sounds
thank
good.
you for any information that you gave us. Quick question to the DM. If I was to cast something like Mass Healing Word, would that do anything for them, or?
No, they're not injured. They're just drained.
Yeah.
They're just exhausted. I think Chaos might actually be able to help with that. Don't you have like a thing that could
Song of
like
Rest,
a short rest?
would be so good for them.
Song of Rest, it says Song of Rest, but all it does is regain hit points, but they're not hurt.
Gotcha.
What about the wand that you got, the sun wand? Doesn't that help with that too?
No.
I don't have a water skin anymore, by the way, because I just gave it to the clerics.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I guess we should leave now, Fig.
All right.
Into the thick of it.
Can the Song of Rest relieve some of their exhaustion? That's up to God.
God damn! I wish I had some better spells prepared for this.
You may find out later.
Hey?
Before we leave,
you may find out later.
I do
At the
ask the
moment,
clerics.
it's a closed door.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep playing my little song for them until those two come out.
I do ask one of the clerics, do they know what the filter is that they use?
Or
how it works?
I think it's a prismatic force or something like that.
Prismatic force. Do you have one on you so I can just look at it real quick?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like one of the filters.
Oh, you mean the filters in the suits?
Yeah.
No, I thought you meant the walls. No, that was a spell. No, those are kept in the suits and in the supply room so that they can swap them out when they get after a few hours of use.
I know it's probably not it's probably above you guys, but is it possible for one of you to get me and my cleric friend here into the supply room so we can possibly investigate there too?
Again, not our pay grade. We just go get the suits and go. That you'd have to talk to the incident recovery planners for that.
Gotcha. Are they outside or are they also in the town?
Downstairs, other side of the building.
Okay, we'll head that way next.
Or at Sound Hall.
I start making my way to downstairs, and I relay the message to Fig that we're to go to the supply room so we can see the suits and see if we can possibly recreate them.
Okay. I forget the exact ruling, but how long do I need to take to change out any of my spells? Is it once per long rest? For
Read your
clerics,
spell.
I think.
It says when you. I think it's at the start of each day. You get to choose what spells you prepare for that day.
Yeah, hold on. I think so. Because if so, I need to wait a day.
I will be right back.
I know it's not a short rest, so. Cleric.
Spellcasting. Preparing and cast spells. The cleric table shows how many spells slots. You prepare the list of cleric spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from the cleric spell list. When you do so, choose a number of cleric spells equal to your wisdom modifier plus your cleric level. Minimum of one spell. This spell must be a level. You
It's
can
the last
change your
line.
list
Yeah.
of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. Yeah, preparing a new list of cleric spells requires time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna need a long rest before we go in there, into the thick of it. Because I have a cheeky little spell
I'm back.
called, I think it's, let me find it real quick. Detect poison and disease, and I find out what kind of disease it is.
Let's go.
Don't we need to be near a person who's afflicted?
Within 30 feet of them.
Are
What
we
about
ready?
detect
Yeah.
magic? Also, since it's magic, right?
Yeah, so I have detect magic already, so I can figure that out definitely. But for the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisons, creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case.
Okay.
Well,
Are
at
you
least you can
using
figure
that?
it out.
I can't use it right now because I don't have it prepared.
Oh.
How long does it take for you
So-
to prepare it?
I need a long rest.
Well, until we long rest, that's not to be useful.
So you guys were going downstairs now?
Yeah, I'm heading downstairs.
If they
I don't know
came
if
out,
he's
I got
following.
up.
I go with him.
Didn't follow.
What you could do is always
Are we
come
leaving the
back
building?
next day with the guise of like gifts or something like that.
That's up to you guys.
Wait, what's happening?
Spade was asking a question.
Are we leaving the building? I thought it was just downstairs, so I thought we were heading to like the basement rather
We
than.
all said that we were following you, Spid.
Yeah, I'm saying, are we heading outside where we can meet up with Astra and Silius again, or are we going downstairs?
They didn't go
They're
outside.
just
They were just
outside
out
the door.
the door.
Okay, so it is outside and then downstairs.
What?
No,
Where are you
they
getting
were outside
outside?
of the room that we were in.
Oh, the
Still in the
room.
building.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. I thought it was. Sorry, I thought the building was quarantined off, not just the rooms.
It's split in half. In the
Gotcha.
upper, there's a room on the second floor where the clerics go to rest after their shift, basically.
Gotcha. Then yeah, we I tell Sylvius and Astra that we're to head downstairs to their supply room to talk to them and see if we
Okay.
can like look at the how it's done, I guess, and see if we can possibly create it to protect ourselves.
Hey,
And of course to get more information that they might know rather than the clerics we just talked to.
didn't you
So,
say there were sick
Um,
people downstairs?
I start heading downstairs. I don't think there's sick people downstairs.
I mean, there are, but the building's split in half.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah.
the cleric side and the sick side.
When we get downstairs, I would like to cast Detect Magic to see if I can detect what kind of magic is coming off of the people that are infected.
One moment.
30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So you detect a faint orangish glow, which would be conjuration, coming from the sick individuals.
Gotcha.
So it's definitely conjuration magic that's causing this. If we are able to take a rest or spend 1 more night before we go in there, I could ascertain a more direct disease.
Roll Arcana for me.
Arcana. That was almost a 15. 7.
Okay. Okay.
Sylvis would like to keep playing his Song of Rest for the actual sick people and see if that helps. I assume it helped a tiny bit. He's just sitting there. He doesn't have to touch him. They just have to hear him.
So you go down to the
The
the incident
room.
recover. Well,
Yeah.
no, the supply room is
The incident
guarded.
recovery.
Yeah. The incident recovery planner. He is a halfling sitting in a very high chair at a desk, scribbling notes with glasses at the end of his nose. He looks up as you enter. Yes. Who are
Is he
you?
speaking
Why are you
common
here?
or undercommon?
Undercommon.
Hi. Me and my friends are here on a mission from a trusted friend of yours, I assume, and he wants us to help in any way we can to possibly cure this. We came down here to see if we can not acquire, but just look at one of your guys' suits so we can possibly see and make one for ourselves.
He pauses in his writing for a moment, looking your party over.
I smile.
Like his eyes really go to Sylvius. Like
Sylvis
and
is in
then-
the other room playing the Song of Rest for the people,
Oh,
like the sick
okay,
people.
you stayed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't understand uncommon. And so he's just doing what he can, which is healing sick people a little bit.
We cannot sacrifice a suit for time. We need to keep the clerics in it. We can barely find time to clean them so that they can maintain.
Gotcha. Can you tell me how it works then, possibly?
It is a simple, just cloth, tightly woven cloth outfit that is enchanted against disease. They have a breathing tube that allows them to breathe through the nodule on their back, and there is a little split in the glove that layers over itself to reseal the gloves against re-entry if touch is required for the spells.
Gotcha. I translate that to Fig, and I ask Fig if he has any questions for incident recovery, dude.
What were you writing down there on your notes about?
I translate.
Costs, figures, reports of death. Basically everything goes through me. I have to plan it, coordinate it, and pass it along to try and get more supplies.
Can I donate any money to the cause?
He kind of chuckles. Money isn't necessarily the issue. The supplies themselves are. There's been several raids on caravans coming from other cities, and not all the supplies we need are in stock.
I asked the halfling. So how do your clerics get inside to take care of it? The wounded and the sickened.
It's basically a magical zipper on the back that seals them in, and when they want out, allows them to exit the suit. Um, but the enchantments on the suits are not perfect, so they have to be reinforced. Hence the clean, so they need to be cleaned and then the enchantment re-upped.
So you could just walk through the your guys' bubble.
Wait, you mean? I thought you were talking about the suits, not the suit, like not the wall.
Quarantine
I was
zone.
talking about the wall. Like, how do you guys get in and out to take care of the wounded and sickened?
Anyone on the inside is on their own.
Oh, really? So you guys can't even help the people on the inside. You're just helping the
No,
people out here, yeah?
yeah, damping it as best we can, slowing it, hopefully getting enough supplies, and eventually stabilizing so we can fight it back. But that has not happened since in the early days it was mostly self-contained and it only stuck to itself. But then
What
it
if
started
I
expanding for some
tell
reason.
you that me and my friends know how to stop this? We just need the way to get inside.
Best luck to you. If you're suicidal enough to want to go in, we'll open a slot for you.
I mean, I'm curious if you would be willing to part from a couple of your suits if we would reimburse in some way.
I'm sorry, but as I stated, without the supplies that we need, and considering what you say sounds like a long shot anyway, um, that's not something I'm comfortable with.
Would you want to make a bet?
So if we are able to procure a safer route for a good chunk of supplies to make it to the city, would we possibly be able to borrow some of your suits?
Depends on when those supplies would be arriving.
Well, I was thinking something along the lines of us escorting a caravan of supplies from another city over to you.
Next caravan is due in about 2 weeks' time.
That's very far away.
The caravan was expected earlier today, and there was one a week ago that both were lost. So if you can find those supplies, then it could be considered.
Can you show us the route that they were taking?
He pulls
I pull out
a
my map.
he he as he was pulling out his own, he sets it back and looks at yours, and gestures to a line of caves that are bigger, and go over several major rivers, and then go off the end of your map. That will lead to Thela, and that is where that's somewhere along here is where we are losing these shipments.
And that's how
Didn't we
far
come from
out
that direction?
is that travel?
No, that is the other way. So it is out the top, over this way. Yeah.
How many days travel is that area?
From all the way from here to Thela Faroon. That is
To where you've
about.
been losing contact with your caravans.
I mean, we don't talk to them while they're en route.
You don't have sending.
Messengers or anything?
Not always. Some of them do. Not all of them do.
Has anybody survived these caravan?
None have made it.
Gotcha. So we don't know exactly where.
Correct. And Faroon is about 3 weeks travel distance.
If you're, since you can't part from the suits, can you part with a cart? And we can fake like we're delivering supplies to see if we can find out why the supplies are going missing.
You can head to City Hall and see if they can provide you with a card. That is not in my in my planning. My
Your
immediate-
jurisdiction.
yeah, my concerns are here at the borderline.
Gotcha. I will head that way then. Do
Best
you
of
guys
luck.
have any questions
I
for the
mean,
halfling or anything?
No, not really.
Okay. I will start heading back upstairs and start heading to the city hall.
upstairs.
As we're heading that way, I'll like grab Sylvius and be like, so we have a couple different options at this point. We could take the wizard's option and be teleported into the middle. This planner here says that they will just let us go through the barrier, but once we do, we'll be cut off and not welcome back outside, essentially. Or we could procure a couple of their suits if we are able to safeguard their route of deliverance from other cities. However, it would be 3 weeks travel there and then 3 weeks travel back.
Oh.
We're not going all the way to the other city. We're just beyond the route until we possibly get ransacked.
Well, that last one's a really bad idea, considering we barely made it here. You know, we lost a member. Didn't really, we know nothing about this land, so probably not the last one.
I mean, we could always just send it inside.
Well, I would like rest, preparation.
I would also like a day before we go in there.
Okay.
Astra, your feelings?
Preparation for sure.
Preparation H.
So I guess we're going to take a day. We're going to take a day, and then we are going to, I guess, either walk through and let them know that we're going through, or be teleported in by our wizard friend.
I think we should probably get teleported in, because if he can get us closer to where everything started, I'm thinking that's where we should start our investigation.
That would probably be a better idea.
They have been saying it moves from one side to the next, so I assume this person who's doing it probably is moving with them.
I don't know what we're looking for. Conjurer, I guess.
Some type of conjuration magic. I'll prepare another spell tomorrow to help us ascertain the direct either name of the disease or what is causing it.
Gotcha. I want to know
And you
what happens
should-
if we walk in right now.
We die. He's out of spell slots.
I'm not out of spell slots. I only used one of my spells.
Well, either way, we don't have food. I left my
I
card
have
at
plenty
home
of
at
food
the
on me.
place. I left my little
I
cart at the
have
hotel. Motel?
25 days
Or-
worth of rations.
Are you carrying those? Because
Yeah, they're
those
in my
weigh a lot.
backpack. It's 50
That'd be more
pounds.
than enough.
I'm carrying 50 pounds of rations in my backpack.
Jesus Christ. Either way, still like to rest, prepare.
Sure. I haven't used anything.
Yeah, but I use a soul
goes
slot
on.
and my hit dice for this,
Why'd you use your hit dice?
for the Song of Rest. That's what it takes.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Didn't
I
think
guess
I'd
we'll
beat up
head
today.
back to the hotel.
I think we go back to the wizard tower.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah, the wizard
drop by
tower.
my stuff, grab my stuff.
Yeah.
We're off to see the wizard.
How do we get
So
home?
I think we head back to the wizard tower.
Not home, but back.
He's sitting in kind of a really big armchair, kicked back, relaxing, reading a book. He looks up as you enter. Any luck?
No, not really. We found some information, but that's about it.
Not too much luck, but well, there's a couple routes that we could take, but I guess we're pretty decided on just having you portal us in there. But we would like to have a day's rest before we throw ourselves into that mess.
Makes sense. Well, you're welcome to head back to your inn, or my rooms are your rooms.
I will head to one of the rooms that are in the tower.
I just want to get my stuff and then come back to the tower.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we could do a long rest.
Can I go to a butcher, Fel?
Sure.
Okay. Do I need
Do
to
I need to
roleplay
come
at all,
with?
or can I just? You can come with. I just need to procure.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
You probably need a translator.
Oh, okay. Yes. Then
I'll
need
come
you,
with.
please.
I mean, if you need blood, you can have a little of mine if we're about to have a long rest.
You tend to forget that he needs
Long effect.
longer. Doesn't want to drink the diseased people or animals or.
Oh yeah, you need to stock up, yeah.
Yeah, basically, like instead of you guys take your water jugs with you, I take my blood jug.
Gotcha.
I have a
I mean,
water.
I don't
one.
have a water
Oh.
jug anymore. I gave it to the clerics.
Go buy a new one.
Well, I can procure one, hopefully.
But yeah,
I mean,
I'll go
it's a
with
butcher. They have skins and other shit.
As you guys are going to leave, a goblet appears next to the door. That's what I think you're looking for.
What?
It's just a goblet full of blood.
Ugh.
you. I guess you could
Oh.
pour that into your jug.
Where did this come from?
Conjuration.
Who's
Squints
conjuration?
hard at the wizard man. What'd you say?
Conjuration, you say?
Yes, I conjured it up for you. I can create food
Yeah.
and water.
But yes,
You should send
But-
some to the
But
But
clerics.
whose blood
whose
is this?
blood is this?
It's not it's a spell, so it's not someone's blood. It is a generation. It is blood, but it is not someone's blood.
So fake blood.
Fake real blood.
Essentially, yes.
Why are you giving me this?
You need it, do you not?
I think he
Do
likes
you
the
drink
more
blood?
authentic stuff.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean,
Do you drink
Not
blood?
want
Yes.
it?
No.
if you do not want it, I will disenchant it. But your choice.
Can't you conjure up some of them
Unless I
suits?
know where it's coming from. I don't drink human blood unless I absolutely have to. So I think I'm just gonna stick to the butcher.
Best of luck then.
We'll be back.
And the goblin disappears.
I guess me and Astra go look for a butcher.
That was weird. That
Just a
was
tiny bit.
Okay, you guys easily find a butcher with various slabs of meat. It is a half orc, and he turns from the counter as you enter. One moment, and he's chopping a side of what appears to be veal for someone at the counter already.
He said 1 moment.
Holds one moment.
Okay.
Anyways, I inspect the round.
serving. He finishes serving that person, and they leave. He walks down the counter to you. How can I help?
Hello. I'm looking for blood. Do you have any blood that we can like from veal, deer, cow?
I translate.
How much do you need?
I hold up the jug just to fill this jug. The jug it like is enough.
Is it a
for,
gallon
like,
jug? It's a water skin. What size is it?
the medium water skin, like 3 days worth. Like I don't really like. I just feed it
4
once.
pints.
Okay. So yeah, he
A water
can do
skin's
that,
4
and
pints.
it'll be 6 silver.
I translate to Astra. It's 6 silver.
Silver.
Do you not have any?
No, I do. I just can't remember where the fuck my it is.
In your inventory.
Inventory. Silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
He fills it and hands it to you.
I ask him if he has any leather.
No, leather would be at a tannery. He sells the skins to them.
Gotcha. Do you have any skins right now that you haven't sold yet?
A couple. He has a bull's skin and a deer skin. What are
I
you
will
looking for?
take a bull skin. That's thick leather, please. I would like enough to cover my body, so probably the full skin.
Okay, he looks confused, but he says that'll be 15 silver.
I pass him a gold and I say, "Thank you." And do you have any water skins?
That's underpaying. A gold is 10 silver.
I pass him 2 gold and I ask if he has any water skins as well.
Yes, he does.
I'll take one of those on top of that.
Okay, he gives you a water skin and the skin.
Giant roll of bull skin.
Yep, that's not dried out. It's still wet and nasty on the inside.
It's fine.
Delicious.
I assume he didn't just toss it to me all flappity, so I assume it's
No, he
rolled.
kind of rolled it up and tied it, but yeah.
I put it on my back and I start carrying it back to the tower and I ask if Astra is done.
I am done. This is all I really require.
Cool. Head back to the tower.
Okay, Sylvius, you went to get your stuff and come back?
Yep.
Okay. Fig, you were just going to bed, right?
Yeah.
Also leaving a note with the innkeeper that if our little friend Rogue comes back to send her our way.
Got it.
I am now the ask the reserve. He can somehow magically scrape all the gooey stuff off of this skin. Basically tan it.
Why didn't you just go to a tanner?
No, that's not in my skill set. Sorry.
I mean, I had to ask. It's fine. I'll do it myself.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to make a water drink.
No, I got one now.
He's trying to make a
I have no
suit.
idea what's trying to do.
I'm possibly trying to make a suit.
Oh.
It's thick leather usually, and it's covering me, so like diseases won't get through. Hopefully, I hope. It's a
Hey,
bet.
you do know how long it takes and what you need for tanning, right?
I have tanned before in my life. Yes.
We're going
Okay, how
tomorrow.
long did it take?
Depending on how traditional you do it. If you do it traditionally, you have to scrape the I forgot the name of there's like the substance between the muscle and like meat and then actual skin, and then you have to scrape that stuff off while stretching it out at the same time, and it has to stay in a dry condition, but not too dry because then it will start shrinking to the point where it won't be usable for what I'm trying to do. So I need to keep it not dried out, but I need to get rid of the all I have to do is just scrape the gooey stuff off, which can be done in like 4 hours, 6 hours if I am constant.
So you're just not gonna sleep tonight?
I mean, I only need like a short rest more than anything.
Yeah, but you will still get a level of exhaustion if you don't rest overnight.
Correct.
I'm saying that's what I'll be doing with my long rest is that, but
Lo-
I will still.
No, a long rest
Just
is
sleep.
sleep.
It's 8 hours of non-strenuous activity.
I thought you only needed like 4.
No,
Only if
those
you're
are
certain races like elves.
yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know if I only need 4. I mean, I'm looking, but yeah.
That's like watches are usually permitted because you're just kind of sitting there. You're not doing much.
It has to be 8 hours of continuous non-strenuous activity, which means a watch technically counts as you resting because you're just sitting there.
What does a exhaustion do to you?
It gives you disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
At first level,
Well,
it's fun.
I will
At fifth
start it, I
level, you
guess.
just die.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
start the tanning process and finish it when I wake up.
Okay, yeah. First level is disadvantage on ability checks. Then your speed is
Because, like I
halved.
said, I'm not doing a full tan. I'm not trying to dry out the leather. I'm just trying to get rid of the
Okay, so then you have a bovine suit, and now you have to sew it into a suit when it's not been stretched or anything, or
I would
dried.
just wear it for now.
How? Like as
It
a
will
cloak?
rot.
Yeah, I could just wear it as a cloak.
It's gonna rot. That's what the drying prevents.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna question it at this point. Um. But anyways, you guys wake or you guys get some rest, wake up the next day. Um and there is a message from one of the clerics.
Oh.
Once again, this will be in the D&D chat. They have said that they saw someone with that symbol on their arm. Also infected.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in D&D chat for those that.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. That's good. That's good information. That's very good information.
Everyone roll religion.
Sour is just skipping through a bunch of songs right now.
So
Religion.
what I'm thinking about doing is called chrome tanning. It is faster than vegetable tanning, taking less than a day for this part of the process, and produces a stretchable leather, which is excellent for use in handbags and garments.
Oh damn.
So I can do it in 6 hours.
So you would know that that is the symbol of for some reason, of a really old god that is basically been forgotten, called Moander.
Moander.
Mohander? Get it? Because of the hand.
They are a god of rot, corruption, and decay.
Mounder.
Interesting.
I barely know her.
Oh
Astra knows that. I don't know why he knows that, but he knows that.
my.
I share it
Like-
with the team.
Did you hear me, dear God?
Yeah, I heard you. You still need 6 hours, and then you still need to sew it in, so that's more time to sew it into a garment.
Well, I'm not to sew into a garment yet. I'm just to do the chrome tanning first, which will leave me as it won't rot essentially when I get done with the initial 6 hours.
They're a
What do
god
you
of
need?
rot and what?
Rot, 1 second, corruption and decay.
Ew.
So you're telling me, wait, the wizard has the symbol in his place?
No, the cleric sent a message and saw that in the
An
quarantine.
infected had that.
Gotcha. Well, I probably don't notice this. I'm up in my room doing my tanning until I sleep and then
What
wake
do you
up.
need for that process, Spade?
Chrome tanning?
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I have to put my stream on. Be right back.
Basically, just a table and like
I need a
some sort of
table
knife.
and some sort of knife just to scrape the stuff that can rot off of the hide, and I'd be left with technically hide more than anything, and it'd still be it's called chrome tanning. It can take up to 3 to 6 hours if I'm trying to get it done, or a maximum of 20 to 24 hours. And I'll be left with a leather that takes on a green-blue color because it's still, of course, yes, of course, still like a floppy skin, but it won't rot exactly until like I leave it out and don't take care of it. Basically, I'm removing any hair, grease, fat, and that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm reading through it, and hides are still referred to as hides.
It's much faster than vegetable tanning, and it's faster than other tanning processes where you're trying to fully dry out the skin. And from experience, I have done that before. I know because I ultimately still threw away the skin, of course, because it was collected off of a dead animal. It was roadkill. So
Anyway, we have 5 minutes, so that is where we'll end because it is a convenient spot.
but yeah, it says I could get the
Anyhow, I'm gonna end stream before, yeah, that. Thanks for watching. I think I'm just gonna end stream. I'm very tired. So thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone.